And Crackle's out of the way.
You cannot do this, Algernon.
What the fuck is
you
this?
swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
What the fuck is this?
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
That's wild. Okay. So I think I know what this started from. What the
That
fuck?
was
Okay.
strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dread Wolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods, well, mine and Davrin's, and Rook's.
Yeah.
There they are, the Elven creators. I used to be jealous of the Dalish elves because they got to learn all these stories I only barely knew. Now I get to see the truth of it, and it turns out the truth is awful.
Awful is an understatement. I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
All right, what else can we take from this memory?
That's fair.
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Yeah.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
No wonder he's angry.
It sounded like Solus was loyal to Mythal. What did Elgranon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elgranon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Yeah.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elgranon did. Solus did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solus would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Yeah. Okay. So I sort of know where that started. I didn't know it was going to start like that. Hello, Emmerich.
Ah, Rook. Care to join me on a visit home?
Would love
Time for the
to.
old grave rituals?
Yes, the memorial gardens need tending. It should be peaceful and quite undisturbed. You'd be most welcome company.
Sweet. This might be an arc. Second arc? I don't know. Or act, not arc. I didn't think there was story stuff that I could just be clicking on. What's this over here?
Another helper waits between the facing gods.
Can't do this without a wisp.
Oh, yeah. I did this too by accident. Because I was going to take screenshots in here. And there was a wisp here that I accidentally grabbed. And I took it over here. Again, I didn't screen it, but I did do it. Another helper awaits between the facing gods. Another helper waits above between the facing gods. Above between the facing gods. The art's so sick. Do you regret? Oh, I should be going to be everyone. Oh.
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanurists seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
No, I wish I could believe you. I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanurists and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
Like all yours mistake or just you two? That I don't know. Maybe it's a known thing I don't know about though.
Did Mythal call Solus love in that memory?
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
Dang, Tosh, stop. I don't think so, and ick. Ick. I want to hear what my little weasel man has to say, like how he says it.
As someone who has Solus talking in my dreams, I'm with Balara. I just can't see Solus carrying on a secret affair with Mythal.
Can't because you don't think he would, or can't because you don't want to think about it while he's in your head?
Yes.
So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
Hitting him with the, I know, just tell us the story.
We are deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away. Then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
Solus was worried, Solus was smug. Guilty.
Okay, Solus warns Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. It's not just bad, it's something bad he feels responsible for. The Blight was our mistake.
How is the Blight their mistake? Did they find it? Did they make it? What does that mean?
Whatever it was, it convinced Mythal to take him seriously.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solus says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solus wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, he met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition, There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice.
The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. Point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Rook, as a fellow watcher, you know there are ways.
I'm not saying she couldn't help from beyond the grave. I'm just asking how.
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
Solus tried to do the right thing by warning Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. But he got her killed.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
I'm gonna look for more of them. What's that? Witness the second memory of Fenharel. Ooh, 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 ooh. Dude, do I just have so many of these because I've been collecting but never using them? What the fuck? Which one should I use? This one? Or... guess not this one. Maybe it's in order. Should I be talking to people? Hold up. I want a Balara. I want a Varric. I want a Balara. Her.
I cannot say.
Who created you?
I cannot say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see.
Rook, you're here.
Yippee!
And I did, sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Also that. It's kind of mean.
It is mean. Insult it back. Go, who's boss?
You should remind that thing who's in charge.
That's an idea. Syrian learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God-level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
I'm probably like a jerk. Forcefully? Condescending, it seems. Oh, the jerk.
Given our examples, I'd be kind of a demanding jerk.
Right. So, let's try that. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenan, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. That was us.
What was us?
What do you mean by that was us?
The Dalish called them that. Forgotten Ones, I mean. I don't know what they were before. You weren't supposed to speak their names or else they'd come for you. Remember the nursery rhymes? You know, unlike the upstanding Gillenane or Elgernon. So who knows what they really were? The Forgotten Ones. They used to say Solus was one, so best case scenario like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
Ask about Solus.
Archive. Tell me about the Dreadwolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price. When Anaris dispatches the Evanuris, he will spare a thought for Fen'Harel.
Okay.
Archive. Tell me about the Evanuris.
A group of cowards, hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending. But Anaris will prevail.
You've got a chance to learn more about our people. Go for it.
Go off, Queen.
Just be careful and try not to break anything.
Right. Thanks, Rook.
All thanks must be given to Anaris, for he will cast down the oppressive Evanuris and take his rightful place.
What a shame I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Appreciate the support.
Cute. Cool. I think that he's still in here.
No one said saving the world would be easy. Just wish it were easier.
True.
Nev. Settling back in?
More or less. Lots to catch up on, but when isn't there? I'm ready to get back to work. If we could skip the personal catch-up. Not the day for it.
Take all the time you need.
Truly. I kind of fucked your shit up, I won't lie. In like a lot of ways. Got you hurt. Got your whole place fucked up. What's going on in here?
If you're looking for the apples, I put them in the kitchen.
I was looking for you, actually.
You have a job for me?
No. I was just wondering if you were okay in here. We could get you a room.
Yeah.
The lighthouse just makes more...
It's easy to trap Spite in here, and there's snacks, and no view of the Fade. I'm good, Harding.
Oh. Just one snacks. I'm gonna beat this pile of bones. Have to. Just once. Finally. Eat shit, Manfred. Sorry. Wait, can I view it again? I know there's one down here, but can I view it again?
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power.
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elgar'nan and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
What do you think, Rook?
As a watcher, alarmed.
Honestly, it's a little terrifying. I've studied the Fate for years with the Watchers. The idea that the Veil, a fundamental part of our world, was an accident as Solus sprang his trap?
Astonishing. How little we truly know.
And a good reminder not to start spells you don't know how to finish.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solus trapped the Blighted Gods in an ancient elven building, right?
Yep.
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlethan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong, Lace?
It's just... the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The elves did. The Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
Did we?
Holy, this is actually sick. Alright, I still believe in the Maker. Don't want to shake you. That's not our problem. I believe this hurts me too. I'm sorry this hurts. The lessons are what matter. This is good. Believe in the Maker. Who does not believe in the Maker? Put aside. I don't want to put aside anything. Jerry Harding's belief and anxiety at learning this. Pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with. I think do not want to shake you.
The Maker was never my faith, Lace. But I don't think you have to give it up.
But what they taught us was just wrong. What if the Maker just doesn't exist?
The Chant of Light might be wrong, but it's been made and changed by people over 1,000 years.
There was a whole verse about an elf named Shartan, and the Chantry just cut it out.
So maybe the Golden City was meant as a metaphor, or maybe it was added because of politics. That might change the history, but it doesn't have to change your whole faith.
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we keep? What do we lose?
The Elven Gods, the Maker. No matter who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask yourself right now.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
Ah.
No.
Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that still need killing.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
Well, hopefully I can find more of these things. It's the 3rd memory of Fen'Harel. I mean, there's another one. Wait, was I meant to do this shit like way sooner? I'm gonna keep hitting them. I got the whole squad here too, which is kind of nice.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides this talk of taking on a solid form, I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solus. to withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
Ride or die.
What?
This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but... what?
Am I a spirit?
This is just, Are all elves spirits somehow? Am I a spirit?
To be clear, this memory only shows that the first elves originated from spirits. You three are no more spirits than anyone else conceived naturally.
Conceived naturally? Guess I'll go ask my mother.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davrin's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
That's true. I don't want to cause any harm to the elves.
If the world learned about this, and it led to attacks against elves...
Elves have enough trouble as it is down in Ferelden.
Yeah.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Irulan, at least.
Yeah.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one will believe us.
Okay. We keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solus himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elven for pride.
Oh, okay.
There's something else. Not about spirits, or not all about them at least. Solus didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mythal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solus was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
Okay, I don't know about this. Those idiots. This started the war. I don't know. I don't know anything about the Titans at all. But fuck it.
Lyrium is the blood of the Titans.
The Titans would have felt it as an attack. They defended themselves.
The first memory we saw, with Elgranon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the elves.
Lace, I'm so sorry.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solus regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mythal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented if he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
That one cutscene from way early in the game, was that a Titan rising? The hand coming up? I don't know shit about the Titans. There's another one over there. Holy fuck, dude. Was I meant to do this sooner? I feel like bad. If I was meant to. Anyway, this one now.
Have you created what we need?
With this, the proper ritual will sunder every Titan from its spirit. But you must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger.
What?
It is awful what we're doing.
And the only way to end this war.
Oh.
Solus made the weapon that killed the Titans. No, not killed. He cut away their dreams and left them broken and mindless. He passed me in the halls of Skyhold for a year. He made polite conversation, and he knew. He knew what he did.
That's fucking crazy. I'm sorry for my people. I don't know if that's right. Harding, how could he do that? How like him? No wonder he feels guilty. I'm gonna go with that. I'm not really sorry for my people. I really am not. No wonder he feels guilty. I kind of like it though. But I'm not sorry for my people.
No mystery why he wants to forget this.
As a mage, and apparently a scholar, Solus doubtless regrets destroying the minds of the Titans.
No, it's worse than that. That isn't what Solus regrets. Those severed dreams will be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger.
Mierda.
You can't. That's not possible.
When a warden hears the calling, it's like a song in their mind. Sound familiar to you, Lace?
The song of Lyrium. Of the Titans.
We think of the Blight as this monstrous force with no mercy, no compassion. Evil incarnate. Instead, it's a caged animal. Mistreated and imprisoned for centuries. Until all it knows is fear.
Jesus Christ. What about Darkspawn actually?
What does this mean for Darkspawn? Should we be trying to help them?
I don't believe so. If the Blight is a corrupted dream, Darkspawn may be mindless manifestations of its anger.
Right. They're not people. We're never going to get through to them.
The Titans are a problem for later. We have Elgernon and Gillanane to deal with now.
And then I want Solus to look me in the eye.
Oh, I do too.
Answer for what he did.
Each of these memories has been a deeper regret, and almost all of them involve Mythal.
Only one mural left to uncover by my count. If we find it, we'll see what's worse than this.
Fucking crazy. I don't know if this is already known stuff, but this is... I didn't know any of this. At least I didn't know it as clearly as I do now. Where's this last one at? Did I not get it? Dude, that'd be crazy if it's the one I'm missing. It's the one I'm missing. It's the one I'm missing. I'm missing one more. It's that one over there. Dude. I gotta find it. I have to find it. Honestly, I might have learned this shit if I would have did the damn Inquisition DLC. Oh man, I do wonder that. And for all I know, maybe I was told all this stuff, but man, it does not seem familiar. There's a staircase up there.
Huh. It looks like our boy Hassan is feeling his oats, or whatever griffins feel.
Feeling his oats?
He's getting the hang of it. When he listens.
He seems to be able to handle himself so far.
You got lucky the Gloomhowler didn't tear you to pieces, boy. You wait for my command. We attack together. Then we can kill stuff like that.
At least he's learning.
Yeah.
The instincts kick in. Griffins see Darkspawn and it's a fight to the death. Like wolves hunting deer. Just need to corral it.
He's a perfect Grey Warden.
Sounds like the perfect soldier. And he even flies.
Aerial cavalry. A full-grown griffin is a force of nature. Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Hassan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Sure did.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
Half lion, half eagle, with the instincts of both, griffins will always be hunters.
Just like his daddy, Davrin.
Excuse me?
I suppose we
Excuse
are
me?
our nature.
I haven't flirted with him once and I already called him daddy.
Most of my life I've hunted the darker things in the world. But caring for a griffin? What do I know about that? Yet here I am.
That's not so bad, is it?
Not the path I expected. Makes me wonder about Hassan, his brothers and sisters, still young, pure.
You're worried?
I'm responsible for the future of every griffin alive. I want it to be a good one. These animals live to fight, but I wonder if there's another path for them.
I don't know. Another path for them. I mean, like, it's like they're... My game just don't tab randomly. Okay. I'm gonna say don't go against their nature.
I don't know. That's like asking a fish to crawl on land. It might work at first, but it's not gonna end well.
Fair point. Griffins are darkspawn hunters at heart.
This one sure takes after his dad.
Paris.
I didn't see daddy again.
Scary word. I'm supposed to be his bodyguard.
What do you think you've been doing this whole time?
Trying to ignore it. If I get myself killed by a Hurlock, that's on me. If it's Hassan, I just don't want to mess it up.
I think that's where trust comes in. That Turlum idea you keep talking about. Trust Hassan to find his way. Don't force things.
He's headstrong.
Think you won't.
Good thing you are too.
Bro.
Right. Thanks for the chat.
He's so cute. Such a sweet little griffin. Oh, this is bed. Is that always there? Probably was. I probably even looked at it. There was something about between two gods. Oh. Yep, that's between two gods. There you go, buddy. The fuck is this? Besides resources and collect. On leaving the lighthouse? Only a few sentences in this ancient book are still decipherable. Scattered now, the great enemy has vanished, but so has the Dreadwolf. After rebellion, there is a cry for reconciliation, not only with those who fought, but with those who stood aside and must now justify their passivity. There are empty rooms, but it is now the emptiest of peace, not of the fallen. We know these halls will be kept by. Close out these pages, I gaze at the beating heart of the lighthouse, fed so long with hope, and offer one last morsel. I am the last. When I depart, it will be into a world I do not understand, but I face a dawn without the Evaneris, and that is enough. What's this?
Dweller, it is whole, restored.
Wait, that thing was just serving the wisps? So will the wisps in Nev's thing be like chill? Or like free or what's up?
sorry Bataris got away.
You win some, you lose some.
Would you like me to get you something? Tea? Cake? Arrow in his temple? Whatever you need.
Sweet. Are the wisps in here? Still are. Maybe they're less disturbed now. I don't know.
There. That's where all this blight is coming from.
What the fuck? They weren't lying.
How is that possible?
I have guesses, but none of them mean anything good.
Something's wrong.
Why is the...
Wait, the lyrium dagger's vibrating. Like a song in a wine glass. Are those voices?
That's not good. That is not good at all.
So,
Yes, indeed.
elves came from spirits.
An incredible revelation of what happened thousands of years ago.
I asked Davern what he thought, and he just shrugged.
He would.
Rook, do you feel any different?
As an elf? Should I?
More spirity, maybe? I don't know.
God, I feel like I fucked up. These revelations were like, they were too late. Maybe they were too, I don't know. Did I miss the wolf statue? No, it's over here and I don't know how to get here. Oh. Maybe with a fresh brain I can do it. Even though my brain's very asleep right now. Am I crazy for hearing something over there? Like, how do you... how do you... Over there. One's over there. There's nothing I can do here, right? I don't know. That'd be real simple. I just don't see it. There's something over here. Was it never pointed there? Oh, son of a bitch. I'm so... Was it pointed somewhere else before? Like, I swear... I don't know.
There. I'd say that's where we're headed.
Go.
Not alone.
damn. I'm just moving different. Oops.
Finish them off.
Yeah, I'm good at doing that.
Well done.
Better dagger. Way better. Oh my god. It's +7, I guess, but still. Dog.
You can tell this statuette is the real thing, a memory fragment, and not just because it was very well guarded.
26. Bat chesting. Wonder if there'll be more dialogue here. I'm sure there will be. There's a thing up here for Tosh. Oh, Tosh.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep, for gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
So what do you do?
So why did the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
Huh, so they're like really large magpies?
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap.
Oh, hey, Nate.
Plus all the gear carried by idiots.
Oh,
who
what the
thought
hell?
they could
Thanks,
kill a
thanks,
dragon.
thanks. Hey, guys, hey.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts.
Yep.
What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably.
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
That sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Hate those.
Puzzles.
I don't like puzzles. I hate random puzzles. I don't cheat at them. Well, I guess in Dragon Age 1 I did cheat. I do cheat at puzzles.
You've got the right idea going across the ceiling. Varric and I ran into an old elven puzzle once while hunting for Solus. There were these talking statues.
Riddles?
One only lied, and one only told the truth, I think.
Ugh. What'd you do?
Varric gave them an autographed copy of his book. Turns out he's really popular in the Fade.
Nice.
Please be careful looting. If she steals, I don't care.
I'd appreciate it if you avoided fencing any of the elven artifacts, unless Ballara tells you it's okay.
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
I mean, aren't you, though?
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
Not really. What does your mom do?
So your mother appraises Kunari artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is. How much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The lords send that stuff back to the Canary in Parvalin. They pay the lords a finder's fee.
Parvalin. That's extortion.
Just a finder's fee?
Yep.
But the lords at the top could be charging anything for these artifacts and you wouldn't know.
I know what happened to the last lord who bled a contact. That's enough. The lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kontar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Canary history. The lords gave her work.
Sick. And Ravain's okay with you?
Huh. How does the Ravani Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
They used to complain about us. But that was before the Antam invaded Ravain.
And now Ravain sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
Same for the Pirate Armada. It's bigger than Ravain's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antam are burning ruins as they move south.
Yeah.
Get artifacts out before the Antam destroy them. Magical stuff. Cultural stuff. Stuff you don't want to lose.
Rest up, Queen.
Get some rest. We'll be in the thick of it soon enough.
The thick of it,
Hey,
bad.
I was gonna go back to Ravain later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat or traps?
Nah.
All right. Just let me know when.
Tasha is really damn cool. It's a shame you get her so late. Okay, now one last... Well, first, is there any more conversations? Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. There are just so many of them. I'll leave for 1 second. There's some more. I've probably missed so many quests because of this. Because I'm in like one area just doing 1,000 side quests. Never came back. It's crazy.
Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Please do. I need to hear an actual voice now and then.
Leave us on alone.
Can't imagine why.
I'm starting to dream that I'm a griffin. Squawk.
What the hell? Dream big.
Keep dreaming. It's good to have goals in life.
The real dream is getting him to take a nap. So what brings you by?
Just curious, really. Wondering what it's like being a Grey Warden. They've always been these legendary warriors living apart from the world.
Don't know about that. I spent time with people who were bad right up till they took their vow.
How so?
Yeah.
Weishaupt is the last stop for the wrong sort. If you're facing prison or worse, you can always join the Grey Wardens and take your chances with the Blight.
Tell me about Weishaupt. Tell me all about it.
I've heard about Weishaupt. Never been there.
It's a giant fortress and home of the Grey Wardens. It's been standing for as long as anyone remembers. At least since the first Blight.
Does it have floating buildings like the lighthouse?
No, but things float up from the latrines.
Fun bunch you hang out with.
The wrong sort have their charm.
I do know eventually I do go to Weishaupt, but everything I've seen in the game has been the beginning. From like the trailers and the gameplay things. So either it's soon, and I still have a lot more to go, or it actually is near the end. We'll see. Who are the wrong sort? People that are like, they suck.
And just how, wrong are the wrong sort?
Thieves, brigands, pirates, and the odd murderer now and then.
Like
Sounds
my elf.
Fun right up to the murdering.
I was
At least
mean.
now they're murdering Darkspawn.
Has your first warden always been, well,
A stubborn bastard?
one way of putting it?
He means well in his own way. He's old-fashioned. Tradition is everything. Keeps us disciplined. We never deviate from it.
He'll have to. Elgranon and Gillenane won't play by his rules.
If he even believes in them. The man doesn't have much imagination. Even the right sort can be the wrong sort.
A hot meal and a warm bed in Weishaupt is better than rotting in some dungeon.
It would be, but the food's always cold, and Weishaupt's drafty in the winter.
You're really selling it.
It gets
cozy.
better. When darkspawn threaten a village, when innocent people are in danger, then we swoop in, swords held high, armor gleaming, while 100 faces look to us for salvation. And they all live to see the sunrise because of what we do.
Okay. Now I get it.
Best part is the warden fighting alongside you. Maybe they've done some bad things in the past, but after that day, it's different. There's some honor in their life where there wasn't before. Nothing like seeing redemption happen before your eyes.
Everyone does deserve it, honestly. Well, not everyone can really redeem themselves. Criminals are criminals. There are some crimes that aren't redeemable. For sure. So I'm gonna have to say criminals are criminals.
Once a thief, always a thief.
I don't care about the thieves.
Yeah? Is that experience?
I'm just saying I'd watch my back if I was a warden.
When the storm comes, you don't want farmers and florists fighting archdemons. It takes the wrong sort to put the world right.
Kind of like us, I suppose.
Minus the skeleton butler.
Yeah.
I don't know. Manfred the Warden. Has a ring to it.
How about we quit while we're ahead? See you around.
Manfred the Warden would be pretty cool. Manfred dies during the joining. Shocks the world.
Nev, I took a lot of notes while you were away.
Probably a lot, yeah.
About what we did and who we met and what I thought you might notice.
Cute.
I know you like keeping notes. I thought if you came back, maybe it would help. I'm sorry, that's... No.
It's great, Belle. Really.
Cute.
Thanks.
Minrathos, I cannot imagine what Nev feels.
Ooh. Ooh. What's this?
Hey, Harding?
Oh, Rook, hi. Is there something you need?
Hell yeah.
Valara made snacks. Seems like you could use one. Food always makes me feel better.
I could use some cheering up, actually.
It's Solus's memory, isn't it?
They stole Titan blood to walk the world like humans. And when the Titans didn't like that, they just took their spirits. Should I be angry or sad? Why aren't I angrier? It's a lot to handle.
Blame souls, I can't tell you how to feel. There's no right way. Let's see what the elven option is.
This might be silly, but I'm sorry for what my gods did.
You're not them.
Exactly.
And I'm not really the Titans. But thank you for saying that, Rook. It's strange. I don't hate Solus for this, even though a part of me thinks I should. I don't even want revenge. We have to stop him. Too much is at stake. We all know that. The Inquisitor, you.
Inquisitor.
I know it's not about the past. It's about the future. but I just want to talk. As equals. I wonder if he's even capable.
I think so.
Solus was always distant. Guess it's hard to react when a magic rock's talking at you. Anyway, thanks for checking on me. I'll be alright.
I know. You're Lace Harding, child of Titans. You can
Jesus.
handle anything.
Oh, shut up.
I do wonder what all of this will be like if you did romance Solus.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
What? We'll return to the location with... Okay. Alright, now we gotta do this. This is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be insane.
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god. The strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the elven people? They deserve it.
The elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
Solus killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition.
Okay.
We knew Solus woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
I was actually wondering that. Because I'm like, that seems like modern Solus and Mythal. And it was, apparently. He loved and blamed her. He needs to be right. All that gets up. He loved and blamed her. Yeah.
Every big mistake Solus made is tied to Mythal. He sacrificed his life as a spirit to join her.
He sacrificed his morals when he created the dagger to stop the Titans.
When the other gods struck her down, he destroyed the Elven Empire to avenge her.
Then he wakes up in this world, where everything's gone but his mistakes. And there she is, alive.
And after all he's done, she sides against him again.
All these mistakes are his fault, and hers too. If she won't help him fix the world, of course he has to kill her.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solus thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
He's wrong, but not evil.
Solus has caused a lot of damage, But he's not like Elgradon trying to wreck the world to rule it. He's trying to repair the damage he caused, and he knows he's made mistakes. There might be hope for him.
You don't think he'll turn on us?
Well...
No, he's totally gonna turn on us. I mean, after that.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller. Almost to its end.
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
There is a lot to watch over there. Everyone loved it. Now, is this main quest stuff? It's not, right? This is all literally factions and regions. Thank God. Cause I'm like, ooh, that sounded like kind of like story progressing stuff. But like we haven't done anything.
Taking a walk?
You're...
I can't believe you found the end to my cereal. The poison was inside the ring.
Glad it worked out.
It did! Well, not for the poison drinker, but he'd murdered the neighbor's cat, so for the cats...
And when you don't read the sequels, those endings stick.
There's a sequel? Have you read it?
No, but trust me. Tragedy sells in Marathas. More story? Better chance things go sideways.
Meet Morgan in the crossroads. Okay, well, fuck. I mean, I went from like, oh, I don't want to do this to, oh, I do want to do this. Hold on. Okay. They're just smart, okay? That's why I'm doing it. Anything involving Inquisition stuff, I want Harding. And then Balara is smart in this regard for like everything.
Every time I walk into the crossroads, it feels, I don't know, sad, but also right.
See? It's awesome. It wouldn't me. Hello, Morrigan. What you doing
Well
down
met, Rook.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Illuvians in general, yes, but not the Dreadwolf's Crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solus and Mythal?
Mythal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solus spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait, how do you know exactly what we saw of Solus's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dreadwolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
About spirits?
So, if Mythal was originally a spirit, maybe that's how she survived her body's death.
Very good. Mythal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit, she returned. Her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel.
Yes.
Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew.
Yes.
Until once again she was struck down, on this occasion by Solus, He absorbed her power.
Yep.
But not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait. You?
As you say.
Thank you. In your her? Who Mythal who ruined everything? I'm not gonna do that, no.
So you're the next host of Mythal?
Believe it or not, as you choose.
Okay.
What? That was like how Elgernon and Gillenane can talk in your head, but...
'Twas Mythal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
What are you then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mythal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
Yeah. How'd you get along?
You would have met Solus in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mythal's memories. At the time, I thought Solus a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments.
True.
He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
Jackass. Can you help against the gods?
Do you have information we can use against Gillenane or Elgernon? Or Solus?
The last time Mythal faced Elgernon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solus?
You may recall he murdered Mythal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right.
Why aren't you elven?
How can you carry Mythal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance. Mythal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
Wrong, trapped by those sworn to love her. Oh, I guess, yeah, my person doesn't fucking know. Why didn't you help the elves? It's still unfair. Guess that makes sense. Let's go with my little Morn watch.
Of course. There's no reason you couldn't move from elven to human with spiritual transposition.
I wondered if my circumstances might seem less mysterious for an elven watcher of the dead.
It's
very
still
specific.
Rare. I should be taking notes.
How did this all happen?
So, there's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mythal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Yes.
Oh.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
Sounds weird. Sounds terrifying. Does sound kind of spooky.
I don't think I'd recover from that.
Neither did I, at the start. Mythal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again.
Oh.
And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mathal's and of those who bore her.
That's crazy. And those who bore. Many was that? That's probably tons.
You
I don't
want
to move on.
Just to tell me you're Mathal.
I am not Mathal in her entirety, but yes, the Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solus?
Oh. For real, what do you?
I should ask you. Mathal knew Solus better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dreadwolf were there a need?
Would you?
I shall aid you in any way but that, even had I the power. What has passed between Solus and Mathal, I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
Oh, jeez. Self-pitying monster. He's torn but doesn't know it. He's trying to help. I feel sorry for him. He's just trying to help.
Solus has done terrible things. What he did to Varric, what he did to Mathal, what he would have done to the whole world. But it's not because he's just trying to rule the world. He's trying to fix things. He's helping us now.
'Tis true. His intentions were always pure, whatever his actions may have been. 'Tis not malice which made Solus your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mathal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
Maybe this can end okay. Maybe.
Maybe there's a way we all get what we want.
Do you truly believe such a thing?
Well, maybe at least what we deserve.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mathal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mathal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
What? Excuse me? Yes.
Another fragment of Mathal? In addition to the one inside you?
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not? One small piece of many, formed when something greater is broken. The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of
Okay,
the
so this is
original.
like... Okay, never mind.
Among the
This isn't
ancient
crazy.
elves who became known as gods, Dirthaman and his brother, Falondine, are but one example.
Yeah, she's not friendly?
You make it sound like this piece of Mathal is going to attack me.
You know Solus, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mathal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mathal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mathal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Algernon and Gellanane, or against the Dreadwolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
Any suggestions?
If I were to try to talk with her, do you have any suggestions?
She will demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity. She is, for want of better phrasing, prickly. But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
She's gonna be a damn puzzle of conversation. You can talk to her.
You would know this aspect of Mythal better than anyone. Could you try talking to her?
I dare say she would attack me on sight.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other?
Spirits, certainly. But the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages? One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanuris, and then by Solus, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury. The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries. Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been wrong, and nothing angers Mythal like being wrong.
What kind of spirit was Mythal before she became an elf? I know Solus is elven for pride.
Mythal enjoyed ruling and having power, but it came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case with Algernon. The emotion that inspired her might best be described as benevolence, a guiding hand inclined to kindness. But like any spirit, when angered or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose. Where the Dreadwolf's wisdom gave way to pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution. After all, when kindness fails, the guilty must be punished.
True.
Thank you for the information, Morgan.
There is one more thing, if I may. Something whispered not by myself, but Mythal.
Okay.
The elves have learned many of the glories and horrors of ancient Elvenon. Yet your people live in this world now as the old elves never could. Know it as they could not. There is your strength. 'Tis why you shall surpass what came before one day.
Did Mythal see this? Is it a prediction?
A hope from a mother to her distant children, no less beloved than any before them.
That's the sweetest thing ever. What the hell? You could miss this, I think. You could literally miss all of this. If you were to miss this, you're fucking crazy. I can do this. Mythal's Essence. Is this a whole other section? It'd be crazy if you were to miss this. Dude.
A god's fragment, sharper than the whole. Prevail, or be sundered completely.
Okay, caretaker, chill, brother. Nest of the Ancients.
Where Morgan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
I don't know if I should be here. This seems a little scary. Look at that. Hell. The trader's last word. The stone nearby bears the gouges of titanic claws. A message has been carved shakily into the ground with a broken tooth. They accused me of treachery against Fen Harel, cast me down from the heights. I protested my innocence then, I protested now, crawling with my limbs shattered, but there is no one to hear, so I offer myself up for the execution that once most pleased the gods. May the name of Nunail be cleansed with flame. Oh. New nail.
That has to be her.
How should we do this, Rook? Do you think she'll talk to us?
Guess we'll find out.
That's from way back there. Dude, that's... She just turned into a damn dragon. Like, look at this. Like this.
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions. I never again expected to see my children in the Dreadwolf's crossroads. And you know who I am.
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evanuris, if this can be called surviving. Solas. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Have you come to seek the blessing of your god? Or did you come to ask your god to sacrifice herself to help you defeat the monsters Elganon and Gillenane have become?
Die, false god. I do want your help. That's crazy.
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world and...
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
We saw Solas's memories, his regrets.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting to catch the sun. You wish for my help? Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elganon and Gillenane. Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version. It has been centuries since a petitioner stood before me, so why should I help you?
We gotta stop the blight.
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the blight.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I must help you.
We know the truth about the blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solas defeated them.
And the blight is your fault. Kind of, yeah. You stood against it. I think doing none of these are... People will die. I don't think she cares.
And the blight only happened because of what you did. You need to fix your mistake.
Oh, that's very...
My mistake? I saved lives and ended a war, you petulant child.
Fuck.
Your words are weak. Prove
Fuck.
your worth or
Damn it.
die.
Damn it. I didn't think that was good either. Oh, man. She's a damn dragon. Yeah, it makes sense. Holy shit. Guys, we're in trouble.
Everyone, get ready.
Wow.
Oh,
She's enormous.
45. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. This is gonna be rough. This is not gonna be good. A 35 is what I was scared of. Put the turret down. That's gonna do damage. Ow. Put up the fucking gun. Where'd you go? Oh. Hit her with the damn. I think that would be doable. What is she? Vulnerable to poison, good. Resistant to electricity, which is dope. That's what that is. We'll do it. Ow. I think this might be doable. I think this is doable. And that sucks that she's resistant to electricity, though. Thing detonates sundered? Yes. I will do toxic dash and yes, that's it. Okay, hi. Alright, cool. Nice, nice, nice. Huge damage. We'll do some stagger or sunder. Probably sunder. Ow. Ow. Ouch. She roaring. I'm shooting. We're not the same. Oh, it has arc, motherfucker.
Good to go again.
You kid him. What's she doing? What's she doing? I'm terrified of what she's doing. Dude, what?
Watch ahead.
She's spawning! Oh god, what the fuck are y'all? What are they? Sentinels. Holy shit. Oh my god. Who just did that? Was it me? Huge damage coming in. Dude, I don't know what did that. They went crazy. I think we can do this. That was a bad roll. Dude. She brought it back. She brought that shit back. Having this much range is bad. Oh god. Oh, the tail at least. Oh, that shouldn't hit me. Let's do something poison. Dude, that was nice. That was great. Here she goes again. Ow, what the fuck? These fools. Look at their level. Nice. They blow up. They just kind of blow up. Why am I going for them? Oh. Holy fuck. What a weird attack. What a weird attack. Thank you, Laura. Push me into it. Get it, sir. Get it. Going in, we're going in, we're going in. We're going huge. I shouldn't even do that. I shouldn't even use the spark. Spark. Go crazy. It's going through her. It's going through her. That's crazy. Bad dodge. Am I not kidding me? Uh-oh. I kind of do need this, actually. Thank you for the rejuvenation. Get a turret. This might be huge damage. Yeah, we got her. Clean. That was fun. Okay, if I could take that on, I can fight that other guy. Now, would I have preferred to have done it the real way? Hell yeah. Let's see. Mythal's Grace. A medallion bearing the symbol of Mythal, ringed with notes of a song inscribed in spectral notation, music that cannot be heard in this world. Cool.
We have it. The essence of Mythal the Protector.
This is to save everyone. She'll understand. Eventually.
It burns just being near it. but this is the power we need to finish this.
Morrigan seemed to think we'd know how. Do we know how?
I think the moment is coming. When we can turn the tide, we'll know.
Maybe I did this a little too early. I don't know. That was insane. And fun. The dragon fights in this are... I mean, I've only fought 2 dragons now. But they're much... Well, Inquisition wasn't too bad. It was more of an AI diff in Inquisition, where it was just like your guys were just getting fucking stuck. Or they were just dying and standing still. Stuff like that. Not so much here. Fortune or gold and a through the veil decor. And a sweet amulet, which see what it is. It is what? %20 damage versus enemies with low health. Standard enemies now always considered to have low health. Grants 5% ultimate per enemy. What was I using before? This? Okay, that's tool ability damage. Fuck. But it's so good. Let's see. It could be really good. It's only 20% extra damage. I mean, like, that's good. Soloist always thought Mythal would join us eventually. That she was better than the rest of the Evaneris. He made this place so she'd be comfortable here once she joined the rebellion. Now it's too late. Solos has sealed his place off out of grief. He won't let me in. I'm sorry, my friend. There was something left for the war to take from you after all. Alisan. What's up, Eric?
Our enemies are gods, Rook. Nobody fights those alone. That's why Solus lost and why you'll win. He always thought his attachments were a tragic flaw he had to overcome. But they're a strength.
He's so fucking real. I wonder if there are any Varicators. If there are.
Lace, you grew up among humans, right?
Oh shit.
Do you believe in the Maker?
Come to think of it, I don't know anymore. But I don't think an indifferent god is better than an evil one.
Probably got crunch over there. Go on, dig into some potato chips. There's just a lot going on. Might have unveiled too much too fast. I don't know. That's suspicious walk.
Okay, that's enough. Quiet now.
They're having a play date.
Fine. Who wants a treat?
And, Manfred eats?
I didn't know Manfred could eat.
Not sure if he knows either, but it worked.
Let's see what he does with it.
Yeah, if I had a treat. That was just a little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them? Now you've done it. Manfred won't be denied.
Come on, guys, give me a break. Rook?
Talk quiet, be nice to everyone.
I'm sure a big strapping warden like you can handle a cat and a misfit skeleton.
What if Manfred bites?
Probably just baby molars. This all sounds like too much fun for me.
Wait, you can't just leave me with the...
Good luck with that.
Me dealing with children. I can't. This is too much fun. I I can't handle all this. Oh, overloaded. My brain will fry. Too much fun. Hey, y'all.
Call Manfred Fred.
Sure.
Really?
He walked into my office. I said, Fred, can I call you Fred? He nodded. Seemed happy about it. If he doesn't like it...
Oh, Manfred doesn't mind. He quite likes you.
That was sweet.
Does the diminutive imply a certain level of comfort with the necromantic arts?
It shows a certain level of comfort with your friend. The rest of it, well, that depends.
On what?
On what the mage using it is up to.
Lucanus? Where is he?
What the fuck? What? Lucanus? Is he in here, or is he up top, like brooding, like Batman? Wait, is he up top, or is he... Oh, he's down below by the Evanur. Not the Evanur, it's the Alluvian. The door's closed.
Back, demon! No further! Isn't standing up to them supposed to work?
Let Lucanus go! Don't make us hurt both of you!
What's going on? Lucanus?
It's not Lucanus, it's the demon. It's taking him over. He's trying to leave.
Smells like jam and brimstone.
Rook, do something!
Spite, this man is not your puppet, and stunts like this won't change that.
How did... Rook?
Oh my god, what the hell? It worked.
You tried to walk through the Alluvian in your sleep.
Spite wanted out.
I need coffee.
Are you okay?
Are you sure you're alright?
This could be better. It's hard for Spite to take control when I'm awake, so I try to stay awake.
You can't just stay awake forever. I think that would kill you.
I'll be more careful next time.
Tie yourself down. Oh, I thought that was gonna be like a romantic thing. Oh god. We do have a lot of mages that can help.
We do have magical experts here, you know. Once they put their heads together, they'll fix this.
I already talked to Nev and Belara. Don't worry about it. This won't happen again. And thanks.
L. Questions on demonic possession. Why do demons seek to possess the living? History claims that they are malevolent spirits, the first children of the Maker, angry at the Creator for turning from them, and jealous of those creations he considered superior. They stare across the veil at the living and do not understand what they see, yet they know they crave it. They desire life. They pull the living across the veil when they sleep and prey on their psyche with nightmares. Whenever they can, they cross the veil into our world to possess it outright. We know that any demon will seek to possess a mage, and upon doing so will create an abomination. Most of the world does not know, however, that the strength of an abomination depends entirely on the power of the demon that possessed the mage. This is true, in fact, all possessed creatures. One demon is not the same as another. Demons can, for instance, be classified enchanter, Brahms, a categorization of demons into the portion of the psyche they primarily prey upon has held since the Tower Age. Never declares the categorization limited by Nevaran standards, and Nev claims it makes the matter overcomplicated based on what she's seen. Either way, it speaks only of mages again. Every text says I should be dead or impossible. There must be something else. Okay, at first I was like, this is incorrect, but like they said something different. But no, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, they were spirits, and because they didn't want things, and there was people. And then they were like, okay, what the fuck? That's what they wanted? To have wants and needs? Okay. Let spirits can do that. We want things. This could be fun.
I have heard that dragon rampaging through Minrathous blighted people.
That's a bad death. Think what could have happened to Treviso if our dragon had not been chased out.
I don't wish to spoil the day.
Anything else?
So, hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion.
It was a possible lead. Finding things and tracking Venatori. That's what I'm here for.
After all the jobs I did in Minrathous, the last thing I expected was a Tevinter mage to be involved in breaking me out.
Well, good. I'd hate for assassins to find me predictable.
They got a lot of catching up to do. Window up there? Kinda looks like one. Oh, hell yeah, it kind of is. I saw this like a long time ago, and I thought I could just jump across it and jump, like, jump along this. Or I knew there was like a scooch. Nice. Oh, Nev fell. All right, you're
about to have a problem.
Stay covered.
I hate the shield guys so much. Our bond increased. What's this? Warlords of the Antom. It is easy to think that the Antom broke from the Canary as one, but the reality is that a vase shattering into countless shards, each broken in its own way. What? It's okay. Reflecting the warlords who now lead each new kith. Some, like the Butcher and Treviso, use their new freedom to indulge in cultures long forbidden to them. Others, like the Adashok, Dragon King, or Iskatari, Master Killer in Ravane, rejecting foreign cultures and either lean on the trappings of the Antom or invented heritage to inspire the loyalty of their soldiers. What seems consistent among the Antom warlords is cruelty, from the Bequanazar, whose ships terrorize the northern coast, to Kashtar, whose kith has become a bandit army in the mountains outside of Morithius. I believe the reason to be twofold. First, these Kishshocks feared that their army might turn upon them as they turn upon the Arashok, so they drive their soldiers through fear, and second, they are very few kind and thoughtful Antom. This is an observation, not an insult. The Kyun has two words for healer. One is Rathari, a healer priest whose name literally means one who helps. The other is Meridim, an Antom battlefield healer whose name comes from Mer Itwa Atim, or do not let them fall. Those under the Kyun have jobs selected for them by their teachers, so any young Canary too thoughtful or too sensitive for the harsh life of the Antom would have been made Rathari instead of Meridim. The Canary in their wisdom decided that the children who were naturally prepared to follow orders and hurt others would be placed in the Antom, and this is the result. There are very few Antom, not Kith shocks, but individual soldiers who do not break from the Kyun. Their help is the only reason they betrayed Arashok's Their help is the only reason that betrayed Airshok survived. They are the former Airshok that renounced their Antom status and now serve under the defense branch of the Ben Hesrath, or as the Canary, their body in rebellion. Try to survive with mind and soul alone. Can I start some drama?
I think that art merchant with information on the Antom lives near here.
Oh, I want to get some drama going. Get again.
I've been trapped by thieving barbarians.
Hello? Are you all right?
Anton penned me up in my own gallery. Then the brutes left to get more reinforcements against a single woman. Would you be a dear and clear away all the refuse by the door?
You're...
I didn't know the Anton had such strong opinions on art.
My saviors, welcome!
Viago said you had information on the Antom. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antam are up to.
Mistress Trilla is happy to sell you her wares. Is that what that said? But
I'm in your debt. Please look around.
1 second. A line that bears this Jolvin or Legion Crafter. Yep. You're right by all these, just because. I mean, mementos we buy. Always. No matter what. We buy them. And then we'll buy all these. For decor. And we'll sell this, I guess. Then we'll sell this. Sick.
I hope dear Viago can make next week's exhibition.
Brew. Thank you.
Those Antam villains haven't shown up again, to my relief.
Activate. How many things like that have been in here? Brandy Dowager. A letter to Dorian? Why did I click on this one? Out of all the ones I click on this one. Sparkler, thanks for the book recommendations. I can use something to take my mind off things. The end of the Inquisition left the Divine with a pretty big army and nobody to fight. Choir boy up in Starkhaven keeps trying to persuade her to call an exalted march against Solus. Sebastian always was good for a laugh. Of course, the city-states of the Free Marches all hate each other, and half of them are trying to get the Chanter to back their long-standing grudge against the other half. And everyone's nervous. I don't envy the Divine. And what's left of this Inquisition trying to keep the peace. Give May my love, would you? It'll be a while before I can make a trip to Minrathous again, and she's the only family I've got left, and I'm speaking to. What the fuck? Brother, what the fuck? For some reason, it opened right up on the one that I would want to read. It knows. It knows, it knows. Spent all my damn money last time.
All right. We should talk to the Market Master if we want to learn why Antom are stealing pieces of art. Hello? This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antam stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stalls. You might learn something about our Antam art collectors.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
Busy as anything? No help to be found anywhere.
The Antam have scared people off, but the crows are after him. You'll see.
Okay, nothing there.
Spy on me all you wish. You will only see me representing this city as I should.
Who says you're worth spying?
I just assume that is
Greetings.
what you crows do.
You don't know us, but I know you.
How's business?
Can't complain.
Oh.
But I mean, Antam, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antam who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Huh. Right here?
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
We're missing a piece of the picture with the Antam.
It cannot be for coin. There are faster ways to fill their coffers.
That merchant said they're stockpiling stolen art at a camp in the Drowned district. Let's start there.
There's so much.
Thank you again for your effort against the dragon. Shame we didn't get the kill.
Yeah, it's still a danger.
Yeah, I tried to get him. Give him to me now, fuck him up. I want to change my companions, but I don't. Rats.
We're close to that camp where the Antam took that merchant's stolen sculptures.
Oh, they're dead. What the hell? Who shot at me? Oh, it was my turret. Oh, I'm stupid. There's one over, there's one over here. Oh.
Okay, let's look around for that stolen art, or any sign of what the Antam are doing with it. Nothing here.
Still nothing.
Strange.
Always the last one.
You'd think a few statues would stand out.
Still nothing.
Or they're just not here
I
at all.
don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art.
I've got a hunch we should check with him again.
Sorry, I'm a serial liar. I was just making stuff up about the Anton. He paid, he paid. Trying to make a little Treviso drama.
Is this what you call acting for Treviso? Is this all you do?
Someone must supervise and make sure paperwork is filed. You can't trust people to just do things.
You can't trust some people.
I like a little drama. It's fun. Oops. And tell the other Venatori to watch for people sniffing about. I don't want to jeopardize our arrangement and with the Antom. Magical components they're asking for are rare, but they've delivered us some of Treviso's brightest artwork. The collectors back home are very pleased. The next exchange will be in the Antom's camp, the center of the city. I'll find you after. Oh.
That merchant who said the Antom stole his artwork? He's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
So he sent us off on a chase. Should have seen it coming.
The note said the Antom are trading the art to Venatori collectors in exchange for rare magical components.
Magic? What are those fools trying to do in Treviso now?
The note doesn't say what the components are for, but the meeting location is a different Antom camp, in the center of the city. Let's head there and figure out what they're working on with the Venatori. Okay, we're close to the camp where Antom are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
I was just here. It's kind of funny.
It's those kids from the mine. He said he won't follow Venatori. Just kill
Now's your chance. Snipers!
Rook gets that one.
My brain's like big time off right now. Holy God.
Save a little for the rest of us, Rook.
All right, let's find out what the Antom and the Venatori are actually doing here.
Do not be so afraid of magic. We must throw off the superstitions which yoked us under the Cune. The Venatori's enchanted powders and crystals have already produced wonderful and new effects in the Gatlock. The Gatlock. More power, more displacement, a heat like dragon's fire. But it is not ready. I have gone for burn salve. The Venatori and I will find the correct mixture soon.
This note is about Gatlock, that Kunari blasting powder. The Antom are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
Which is crazy.
Well, look at what they can achieve when they work together.
We must go to De Andiago with this as soon as possible.
Agreed.
We still gotta do this. We also have to go back to the Veil Jumpers, do that one thing. I wasn't really enjoying that much. Can't stand. I don't enjoy the quest. I don't enjoy the area anymore.
So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Rook made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? That I planted the idea in Rook's head for my own ends?
That wasn't where this was going.
Really? Because I'd have questions. A Tevinter mage breaks a demon-possessed assassin out of prison. What's her angle?
Mierda. And people say I'm overly suspicious.
You're throwing well.
I just...
Petra is bringing in new goods. Should I have them delivered here? I should have them delivered here.
Where were you going to suggest?
Once we deal with Evenchi, I'll let you know.
As if the crows needed further incentive.
So about that.
Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Antom make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antom's first targets.
A missive. Message from the front to the fight for the south. Rook. Okay, hold on. So the circumstances prompting our meeting were perhaps not what either of us would have chosen. I'm glad we did meet. I've heard of you from Varric, of course, and Harding spoke and continues to speak highly of you. However, the greatest vote of confidence came from Morgan. She's always had a knack for spotting those who might shift the foundations of the world, even if they don't know it yet. So it was she who suggested we meet, and as always, heeding her counsel proved to be the wisest decision. Unfortunately, I send grim tidings. The echoes of Solus's ritual and the escape of the gods ring across the south, and the smell of the war is heavy in the air. In Orlais, a splinter faction of the nobility has made common cause to the Venatori and launched an assault on both the royal forces of Orlais and the border keeps of Ferelden. Antom corsairs harass shipping out of Ostwick, and in the far southern wilds, blight has emerged once more. Darkspawn in great numbers have been spotted near the ruins of Ostagar. Jesus, alright. But I told you to leave the south to me, and I stand by that. I share this news not to ask for help, but to remind you that your people are not alone. The gods stir up the greatest evils in Thedas, yet its people stand stalwart and resolute. Take care of the gods in the north, and I'll make sure that the south handles itself. And when this cut is all over, we'll drink to victory. First round's on me. You're the Inquisitor. Okay, guys. Oh. There we go. Treviso's done. Ravenkos has stuff to do. Gotta do this still. We're fast traveling here. What if Morgan will be here? Rama?
They've got the relic vault squared away well enough.
Good. That's the priority. Can't have all these relics laying about.
Blighting the old forest won't be good for business, I can tell you that.
It won't be good for the world. I've never seen anything like this. The whole forest is in chaos.
I haven't discovered that beacon? What? Really? I'm gonna change my party up. I'm gonna just do Emmerich and Tosh.
to think Morrigan was the transposition of Mythol.
The what?
The carrier of the spirit. Not as a full possession, but gaining memories of the past.
Oh, okay.
Rumor has it, Morrigan helped the Inquisitor, possibly by turning into a dragon to...
She what? How'd she do it? What kind of dragon?
Well, I wasn't there.
We have to ask her next time.
God, I've only got to have 3 people.
Must be a magical relic causing this.
To go wild. You have to stop it.
Ow.
Deactivate the relic and the barrier goes away. I think.
Ow. Why was that again? Maybe it will be. Or fix it.
That's one less relic stirring things up.
Oh, thank the creators. Did Elio send you? I have to talk to him once I return to camp.
Yeah, some
It's so
fake
odd.
Elio.
I've seen relics like that before. I know how they work, but this one, it was wrong.
Fake ass Elio. Yeah, I've been here. My brother going crazy again too.
That's probably one of the missing veil jumpers. Let's get that barrier down. I bet one of those magical relics is close.
Oh.
Good fun.
We're gonna get you out.
I kept calling, and no one came. It felt like an eternity, and the shadows were so dark. So dark. But I'll be all right. I'll make my own way back to the camp.
I think that's everyone. Let's get back to Elio.
Yeah. Still can't believe there's no tie-in with Vows and Vengeance anywhere. It'd be so cool. Okay, though.
Anything like this. The whole forest is in chaos.
Hey.
I found most of your friends, but one didn't make it. I'm sorry.
We all know the risks.
but it's still difficult when someone gets hurt. There's one last relic out there we never found. If you come across it, be careful. I think someone's meddling with the magic in Arlethan.
I'll try to be safe.
Okay, another one. Alright, let's explore a little bit. I think I already have done a bit of here. Nope, I haven't. Kind of laggy.
Coming at range.
Weird lag. What the hell? Oh, whoa. They do good damage.
All clear.
An overview of the spirits malign. Malign spirits are inevitable. We understand that what manifests them directly into our world: jealousy, arrogance, greed, rage, and fear, bolstered very often by bloodshed. Corruption of the undead is more insidious. It takes a significant disruption to fade, a more powerful spirit, or other mystical conditions to transform a normally serene denizen of the necropolis into one of the malicious dead. Luckily, after banishing such spirits, we may recover the corpse and once again infuse it with a benign possessor. In circumstances where mortal suasion is behind a peaceful spirit's downfall, the penalty is clear. The lives and bodies of those who tamper with the undead of the necropolis are forfeit into the Morn Watch.
What do we have here? Let's see if we can figure this out.
Hmm.
I wonder what this is about. We got it.
What? I don't know what I got. Oh, this door. Okay.
Here's one of those scattered wisps you mentioned, Emmerich.
It's out of alignment.
During the Storm Age, romantic Navarran artists mix a drop of their own blood into their inks. The Watchers discouraged practice as it kept leading to possessed artwork. Oh.
Let's find a receptacle for it while it recovers.
The risen gods, in their divine power, sense a potential ally in the necropolis. We must sway it to their cause. Yeah. According to that unbearable necromancer we've had to deal with, the entity we seek should be in the shrouded halls. But be careful, this being is ancient. Who knows what mood it may be in when we find it.
What do we have here?
I don't know, but I'm running into it.
That did it.
There's some more. giant skeleton hand. It's another timer probably. Yeah. They always have timers. I don't know why I'm like, oh, this one probably does too. Yeah, it always, you idiot.
The door's locked. Maybe it'll open if we bring more wisps.
Probably just more corpses inside.
They're powerfully warded, and yet someone passed through these doors not long ago.
We got it.
Where the fuck was the last one? Any watchers or visitors are to report at once if they witness imbalances such as dream cycles or broken auras amongst the necropolis' sacred inhabitants. If you are unsure, please seek out a senior watcher for a proper diagnosis.
Rook, Emmerich, your return is most welcome. We require the aid of watchers.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
I imagine the most like little guy spirit. Evil.
Rook, Professor, a new group of Venatori trespass in the Shrouded Halls.
The gall of them!
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that.
We must keep track of our skeletal assistants.
Are any lost?
Intermittently. One revels in hiding in the sand.
What's the state of things in the Shrouded Halls?
We have made an acceptable amount of progress, yet work remains.
The dead are restless still.
How go your journeys, Professor?
The things I've witnessed could already fill a travelogue.
We would learn of them.
Next week's luncheon, perhaps?
They're cute.
How are things here?
Safe under the shield of the bell.
It maintains its watch.
Everything under control?
Only so much as we might serve the necropolis.
Our work is ever seen.
Oh. It's this armor.
Victory to the living.
I guess that makes sense. It'd be that. Anyway. Where was that one door that looked unopened in the background? And like it was dying to be opened. Not this one.
There we go.
I can assist.
What happens when you get tired? You start like dozing like that. Oh. This one. Oh, do I have to open it by hand?
That that last wisp's unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
Is that it? Thought we needed another wisp to unlock that door.
Right. Let's look around.
Here comes trouble.
Something crazy with this guy. Oh, he's still alive. What the fuck? Ow! Why me?
They're down.
Hell. I think it was an L moment, right? Wasn't.
Those Venatori were killed about a day ago. How'd they end up in a locked room?
An excellent question.
Sealed tight.
Stand back.
The form was one.
Venatori. Other sniffing rats. What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
Demon.
And
oh,
a
nice.
Powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori knew something.
What we know, place sealed long ago. Can sense magical loci projecting from here into upper world. How? Demons will manifest on those points, tied to seals. One demon loci is in the Anderfels, one back home in Teventer, and one in Arlethan. Kill the demons at the loci, and the door to the inner chamber will unseal. Until entity inside the inner chamber is dead, lesser demons will keep returning. But we don't know how to leave this bloody place. Oh. Anderfels, Teventer, Arlethan. Oh.
This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Can't let a bunch of demons run loose. Not even here.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
What a weird camera angle that was. Words scrawled faintly in blood. They thought to flatter me with lies, so I sealed the door behind them. Idiot. Oh. Hit these demons.
I'm excited to travel together, Tash. I've heard such stories about the Lords of Fortune.
Don't touch me if I die.
Oh.
I beg your pardon?
Don't do weird magic to my corpse.
I assure you, a watcher always... Wait, what do you mean by weird?
No death magic. Rook gets my body if I die.
What now?
If that's what you wish.
Yippee! Free body. I'm the most maged out squad. Want Fangirl and the Professor.
It's not enough you disturb my sleep. Now you interrupt my journey in the waking world.
Yeah, it's kind of formless one.
Sounds like the trapped demon in the
The green Egyptian. I'll flay you alive before you find the treasure I prepared.
Holy shit. I'm gonna pull out the damn gun. Why is he ain't throwing no hands? That ability's actually not that bad. Alright. Yeah, he's formless.
That demon knew us. It sounded exactly like the one trapped behind that sealed door in the necropolis.
Did it escape? How?
A multi-localized sending. The malign spirit trapped in the vault can project facets of its reality into the outer world.
He yapping, man. My man, is he yapping? I don't know if I'm gonna romance him anymore, honestly. Not too sure if I'm going to. Where's the drama people at? I forget. The tea spillers.
You know, I just don't think Halos's fish is all that special.
Oh.
You're joking. Halos makes the best fish in the city.
He burns the fish, and it's got a metallic flavor. It's off-putting.
That's just the fish in Minrathus.
This tells me you've never actually had good fish.
Dev was kind of talking about Halos and their fish. Makes you think.
I must say, of all our theories throughout the ages, no one thought ancient elves came from spirits was very likely.
Wait, the Mornwatch knew?
Not at all. It was only one proposition amongst thousands, and not well credited.
I'll say.
You could write a paper for the Watchers, or both of us could.
What a wonderful idea. Though we'll have some difficulty citing our sources.
Right, I guess Solas's memories are technically a diary?
Wait, they were in here.
Find something behind her desk, something she missed, or someone else did. I'm not sure it means anything, though.
What was it?
A scrap of vellum with the phrase fade distortion and a drawing of a cloak, maybe?
You won't dig further, will you?
What was she onto?
Those are the drama people I was wanting to know about. What's going on with them?
My family isn't Altus either. You can find success in Minrathous, even if you're not from one of the old families. Sometimes all you need to do is just act like you're a high blood. People tend not to question it.
But I shouldn't have to act like something I'm not just to get ahead.
Look, there.
It's the trapped spirit from the necropolis.
Probably didn't know.
Pride that mold you. Do you think you can succeed in facing me where the Venatori failed?
Oh shit. It's getting kind of owned, I won't lie.
Two demons down. Or two versions of the same demon.
I've seen spirits in Arlington split themselves like this, but they never went as far as this demon's avatars.
To retain a unified character across such distances, it may very well be ancient.
Mossberg Wetlands. I don't think I've ever gone here. Have I? Nope. Never went here once.
Rook, welcome to the Hossberg Wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfels. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hossberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area,
Ooh.
and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. I have to say it.
Damn it! I said things were different.
We know.
We're trying to prove the same thing.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much?
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the Blight's usual song.
Stories say wardens sense blight. I never thought it was literal.
What do you mean?
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
God, being a warden would be so good. Ward initiation sounds bad.
Become a warden, hear the blight. And people think watcher initiations are scary.
Do you work with spirits? That's not so bad. Demons, though. I don't like demons.
Things can get restless in the necropolis. Anyway, what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
What else we got here? You two research the blight?
So you two study the blight?
Formally? No. Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
That's
We travel a
crazy.
lot and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far for Morlaix? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
I'll see what I can do. This place is lucky to have you.
Trying to make us like you?
Is it working?
I'm not complaining. I'll give you something to contain the blight. Oh, and watch for Darkspawn.
Can't sing our praises if you're dead.
Good point. See you soon.
Well, I'm not here to do all that. I'm here to kill a demon. Oh, this is this. Oh my god. Yeah, this place is so early still.
Need something?
Here or Hassan's Fury. Oh, I gotta get that. I don't want to get that. Damn it.
Good day.
Now we're misplaced from the gameplay trailer. That's I was getting a tiny bit worried. I'm like, oh, I might be getting close to the end. Nah. Oh. Ring of the Warden Survivor. Some we save by destroying blight. Those we can't sometimes save us. The joining can give life to the blighted, but if it's not a cure, it is the calling.
Alright, let's find those boil samples. Looks like there's caves on the far side of the village. We can start there.
You've been to the farmlands. There's a family, Voss. I'm close with them, with Ursa. They spoke of the blight. Blight, before all of this happened. They knew. But if they knew, why aren't they here?
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Only an echo. Brona's Bloom. Brona's Bloom with one leaf more. Please guard save the cellar door. Whatever from the corner scratch. She sit tight on lintel, mind the latch. Do not fret on nightmares nearing. Or eyes behind the jam jars peering. Do not think on what's below when silver from the moonbeams flow. Brona's Bloom with one leaf more. Please guard safe the cellar door. Go below the bone. Evka, I asked in the village if there was anything they did for luck. We need that too, yes? I learned this poem, which is very lavender, but the flowers are nice. We got any missives?
Are you here to help Lavendel? I'm Bastion. There's more out there than blight. You must be careful.
Of what?
I heard something from up at Gaspin Manor while I was escaping here. The place has been abandoned for years. They say the Lord had some cursed treasure. One day he just disappeared. Could the blight awaken a curse? If it draws evil here, the treasure's up there somewhere. It should have been destroyed.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if damage from the blight stirred something up.
Nor would I. Whether a curse or some other magical disturbance, it bears investigation.
A ghost.
know what I should have grabbed.
You did what you could.
Why can I climb up here? Help me, game. For fun, that's all it is. Where'd to go up here?
Got a sample. I'm guessing they'll need more than one.
Multiple samples improve the accuracy of any study, unpleasant though the gathering process may be.
Got the sample.
Not the cleanest of endeavors, but we're making fine progress.
Oh my god. I don't know what they're called. Nothing there at all. Kind of shocked. There's a lot here, but nothing to pick up, nothing to read. There we go. Oh, silly. Oh, this. Oh. Here we go. Carving of Mavarath the Betrayer. His eyes are cold as though unmoved by suffering, eyes that could lead a lady to her death. Maybe I'm just too, or maybe it's the switch. Yeah. Thing. Maybe. What's cozy? They eating like dirt. I'm here just for the demon, and then I'm gonna leave. Spooky. Oh, poop on the inside. I want to get in there. One in.
Look, there.
Can we climb? And just that, I guess. Attacking below. Ow, what the fuck? Go in sicko mode.
Kill your gods, we won't be stopped.
Oh my god. Is this even the... Is this even the thing I'm looking for? A champion essence. I was trying to get... Whatever. The demon, the hospital. Ooh. This. The broadsword. Hmm. Hmm. I love these items. It's giving Goofy. I'll try it. Thank you so much. If I wasn't for you, I think I'd be in hell. Does it count as being in the air, I wonder? That does. Oh, I thought this was a... Where is it? Got very deep there. Where's the Awakening Town? I forgot what it's called. The one's all haunted and stuff. Giving that. it's right. It's a giant green flame. What are we doing? What if I did both at the same time?
Determination. Is at the shape.
Now this is a rage demon.
The trapped necropolis spirit. Last one.
I'll last my common rage. We fought on petty hands, crack the heart, burn the soul. Whatever you are, give me my freedom if you can.
I hit 2. What am I hitting 2 for? Yeah, I think I'm back. Bro, this rage demon goes crazy. Oh. Dude, what the fuck? Holy shit, that was the coolest thing ever. They ate with the Rage Demon. They actually did. It's really cool. He's resistant to fire, obviously. It was cool. I mean, granted, I was getting my ass kicked, but I was just in awe.
That's it. The necropolis door to the demon, the real demon these all came from, should be open.
Let's go take care of it.
This may be hard. Depends on what level it is.
It's quiet. That spirit we've been chasing must be waiting inside.
Whoa, it's smaller here than I thought. Oh!
You ignored each warning, scoffed every taunt. With every death, I tasted freedom. For without the door seals, I can take on a worthy form at last. Witness the greatest treasure of the dead.
Big skeleton. A dragon.
I didn't even know demons could do that.
What? Alright, what's he weak to? Resistant to electricity. Okay, good. Luckily I don't have too much of that. Oh, he bit my ass. Oh, this guy's crazy. Oh my god, this guy's crazy. Oh god. How was he harder than the other one? Pull out the gat. Ow. I can't move. Song and dance again, alright. Didn't spawn any minions. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm scared of that. Yep, I don't like that. Did what? think I said the same thing last time. Okay, he's actually like empowered. I don't like this. He's like wicked now. I'm going crazy with him. Tell me blasting. I can't see shit. Oh my god. There's a bunch of ghouls in here. Can the ghouls be hurt? Hopefully. Nope, they can't. What the fuck? Oh, he's going Wicco mode. I'm being hit by a ghoul. Our first phase was great. This phase, not so good. What was that? He spawned mages. Oh yeah, it's crazy time now. That was not enough damage. This is like no damage. What the fuck? That was almost really bad. Are these mages keeping him up? I just realized, hold up, they might be keeping him up. Yeah, he's taking no damage. I didn't realize that until just now. He's not taking damage. One more second. Alar, you do your little arrow there. Ow. Dude. That's tough. I don't know if... I think I can do it still.
A demon in an undead dragon?
Hey! Sorry. Demon! You are not a dragon! Get out of that body! I didn't even know demons could do that!
Okay. I'm level 29? It shows there's no music. Whip it out. $999 damage? Holy. Moldy fabric. Oh my god, that attack is crazy. I don't like it. Nope, no damage. Can do anything else. Oh god. What needs to change? What needs to happen? Like 4 more seconds. Oh, I have a revive belt. Gun mode again. Oh. Yippee!
There. It's over.
That's fun.
Katadim Hira. It's out of the dragon. Her fight is over.
I've never seen a demon possess something that big.
God squad right here, actually. Look how much loot we can get now. My old rivals sought to forbid me this form, and today I shall surpass them. Well, you did. Caretaker. Crystallized high dragon blood treated with necromantic embalmatives. It preserves strange and rare properties from the jagged frontiers between life and death. Dude, Emery's gonna fucking love that shit. Ooh. What do I got here? I'm sick of these rumors of malign spirits. The dragon slain by Lady Tannhausen will be taken to the taxidermy theater in the Shrouded Halls. What entity has the skill to crack our wards, never mind to possess a high dragon's corpse? Besides, if we don't begin now, the job will take twice as long. Let's hope the good lady bled her catch. Oh wait, what's this? Not like it really mattered. I didn't need it that. Ooh, what's this?
They interrupt as pretty.
Oh, I have to hit this. A page torn out of a journal. There's something wrong with these circles. Well, I call them circles, but we never found a complete one. Just enough pieces to tell us it was probably a circle once. Being near them makes my skin crawl. My keeper told me that they're just artifacts of the old days of Elvenin. But I know they aren't. He tells you that some of the elves, the forgotten ones, and those who followed them were evil. So some of them must be evil too. That's supposed to be the source of the discomfort. But it's between evil and wrong. And these things are just wrong. I need to find one that's still intact. Maybe I'll ask Terran to come with me. First of Clan Ursal.
As expected, as hoped.
What was that?
Learn, adapt, triumph.
Flat. Jesus, I have so many things to do.
A possessed.
Any watchers or visitors, never mind, are to report at once if they witness imbalances such as dream cycles or broken auras amongst the necropolis' sacred inhabitants. If you are unsure, please go to the senior watcher for a proper diagnosis.
We must find why its body was entombed here.
Well, I found that one.
Will assist.
Of course. Let us consult our librarian friend tonight.
You have defeated a dragon.
It was a corpse, possessed by the spirit behind that sealed door.
Deepest thanks. It would have ravaged the city without your intervention.
I mean, I kind of released it.
Hello again, Lady Myrna, Watcher Vorgoth. This place is incredible. But, why is it so cold? Is it always so cold?
You feel the remains of despair.
While banished, its effects will only abate with time. A fine day.
It is a fine day.
Well met.
Yeah, when you get the well met, you know, you're out of dialogue. How far does it go down? Like, deep? To a road? I just rolled in to get his ass.
Looks like the Venatori plan on taking a few things with them.
Dense tome. Hope it's not long. Not. Deputies of the prelate of the Grand Necropolis. The previous prelate, Vestalis Pentagast, passed away in 949 Dragon. The ceremony was attended by his niece, a woman of some renown. Oh yes, some renown. Some renown. A little bit of renown. Templars of Navarro. There's about from Emmerich at the bottom. Navarre is not unlike the Imperium when it comes to Templars. Navarre and Templars still put down anyone foolish enough to be possessed by a demon. This is sensible. It is the best use of an attack dog if you are obliged to set one at the gates. The political power, however, is thin. They're not beholden to the necromancers, but the necromancers don't always yield. It is how they ban the Templars from their crypts. How cynical these unvarnished opinions of our kingdom. Navarre and Templars are hardly banned from the Grand Necropolis. There's simply a tacit agreement that any trouble arising there is best left to necromancers with a certain amount of experience. Ooh. Leave it to the professionals, not these bozos. I still believe you're a Templar, you're a bozo. And blood magic is not bad. These are my single issue voting terms and thoughts. Oh sweet, it's opened up. If you're against blood mages, fuck you. If you're for Templars, fuck you, brother. I just didn't see this giant glowing thing.
So, Tosh, Lords of Fortune. You're treasure hunters, right?
Yep.
And that includes ruins? Elven ruins?
Yep.
I see. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Uh-oh, drama. Oh man, I got the drama squad now. There we go.
There's a haunting.
I said burgeoning mice. I'm gonna hit him with the meat cannon. Tosh, get out of the way.
That thing looked like your... Manfred better not do anything like this.
Emmerich wouldn't be a fan.
Wouldn't be a fan, no. Hold on. It's not that good, and then... What was this?
I think this wisp wants something.
What do you want?
I'm on it.
Light it up.
Okay.
Let's try this again.
Let's see if it works. I'm on. Yep.
Here's this one.
Tosh, you got this?
Sure.
And this one.
Gotcha.
That was weird.
For us? Thanks.
Silver spoon. Piece from a cutlery collection intended to be part of an undead tableau. Never used, presumably. Any gold? Now what's the spirit want me to do with him? I don't know what to do with you, buddy. Oh, you go in here. Oh, he'll be so happy in there now.
Look
Any
at
drama?
this place. How long have the graves been unattended?
Too long. Much too long.
The shrouded halls have been left in appalling condition.
Memory wanes.
That provides scant comfort.
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
Our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The gods stole its slumber.
We've much to examine.
The halls await.
Ew. Oh, there's one more Venatori I have to kill.
You've news?
Fair omens.
Gavrin, I found feathers clogging my alembic this morning.
Cool.
You have a feather pillow in your room? Mine's just straw.
Don't deflect. You know it was Assar. He's unruly, messy.
He's still just a kid.
One who'll grow into an unruly, messy adult. How much damage might a full-grown griffin cause?
That's the idea. A darkspawn killer. I'm not raising a butler to serve me tea, Emmerich.
No, he'll need considerably more nurturing.
No, geez. These dads are going off. I didn't even think about that. I'm not gonna lie, I completely... Wait, hold on. What happened today? What happened in the story? How much necromancer you spoke with? Who? Who's yapping?
More Venatori, and they're summoning a demon this time.
What the fuck? Excuse me, there's something a demon? Ow. Ow. Thank you. Visitors are discouraged from leaning too close to the pools. It's been said that one can hear the secrets of the dead in the ripples of the cascades, but sometimes the water plunge deeper than they should.
Venatori sure made themselves cozy here.
Oh.
The cultists will be staying longer than they imagined.
Myrna and Vorgoth will be happy. I think that's the last of the trespassing Venatori.
It's a travesty so many of them gathered here undetected. We really must raise some new corpse guards. What do you dream of in the dark?
No! Not yet! Don't bury me! I'm alive! I'm still alive! It's open. There's light.
Awful. I don't want to do that at all. Like a top 30 feet right there, getting buried alive. Not a fan. Spooky. Just picking them up. Ain't me. Oh shit, what the hell are you doing here? What's a skeleton doing in a necromancer tower?
A lot of dead bodies. You don't burn them?
Savara is dedicated to preserving the deceased. I suppose the Grand Necropolis may seem a bit exotic to everyone but Rook.
Usually when I send something to its death, it stays that way. Keep that up.
Keep that up.
Ah, nicely done.
We can go through here now. Okay.
Thank you again for coming. It'll be good to perform the rites of remembrance with another Watcher. Excellent. Manfred found his way down.
Oh my
Very good,
God.
Manfred.
He sounds excited.
Hogging.
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead.
A tableau.
Commissioned 173 years ago.
I remember this. A visiting Orlesian mage called it the most macabre thing he'd ever seen.
Orlesians. Fabulous artists, but no eye for the long run. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
Finally, I completely agree.
It's good to hear another Watcher say that.
It's a common lesson.
I like that you're not so grim about it.
That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Tja. Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
Being a Watcher of the Grand Necropolis should come with standards.
I remember it being better kept in my day. Doubtlessly just the comforting murk of time.
You could ask someone down here if it's true.
There's a thought.
Jesus.
Time to light the candles?
If you would.
This is
Been a
a
while
sweet
since
little
I paid
thing.
homage to our dead.
Would you care to light the candle, Rook?
Here. Oh.
Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon? I'm surprised there was enough to bury.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
Oh, right. They used to be higher. Did the necropolis shuffle around its rooms again?
It did. We'll have some work ahead, leading people here on the days of public mourning. Could you light the next candle?
You should see my Inquisitor, though. Oh my god, I fucked up so
One
bad.
of my favorite flowers. A variegated weeping widower.
He is not a Jorkin at all.
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
That's some advanced necromancy.
Well, feel free to browse my books in the lighthouse. I just found a wonderful work on chronological transection in the Fade. This way, Rook.
Yeah, when I was making them, as soon as I like stepped back, I was like, oh god.
Trace of despair demons. I mean, spirits.
It's all right. You've been away from the Watchers a while.
Thanks. Everyone outside the necropolis uses demons instead of spirits all the time.
I shan't judge any slips.
I'm walking like fucking Frankenstein right now. Oh, please.
Visiting your fellow undead, Manfred?
You liked it.
You'll need to light these candles as well.
I haven't made a real monster mash. That's why I made him a Morn Watcher, though.
Final day, companion of all the ages.
You still have the old ritual memorized?
Like I said, a Watcher should have some standards.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me.
This is probably, well, I mean, so far, the not highest octane companion mission done.
Look here.
We'll see though. It might turn into like a dragon demon again or something. Never mind. I think it's kind of quirky. Yeah, hello.
Greetings to the dead and undying.
I think it might be welcoming you home. We're also enjoying the gardens, but with one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
It's my parents. Look, you turn out like a. He did the same with me.
We're not so different. Watchers discovered me down here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that actually.
I'd heard a Watcher was found as an infant in the necropolis.
Well, I ran around Navarra's streets before I went back to the Watchers. You settled in better.
I needed time. When I first arrived, I was terrified.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me. Come, the next set of graves lies ahead.
So we're like literally the same then, kind of. That was kind of wild. My start was I was an infant that was abandoned in the necropolis. Like, what the fuck?
Please, light the next candles if you would.
Gotta let an uprising, blah blah blah.
There's much to
Cool stuff.
recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
If our necropolis teaches us anything, it's to face life and death.
I was grateful for it, Rook. Immensely.
Here you go.
All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites. I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
Good
Let
question.
no Watcher forget that our greatest treasury is our dead.
Yes, exactly, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before.
Now, if you're not a Morn Watcher, do you even have this one? Or like what's going on, I wonder? Cause like I'm kind of back and forth with them a bit.
We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
Manfred, get the
I've
fuck out of
resurrected
the way.
simple undead before, but I have never seen a wisp animate a corpse so smoothly.
He's taken remarkably well to having a body, haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light. Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell.
The big one or this? Oh, never mind. I mean, I guess it seems like he's gonna ring the bell.
Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed.
We honor the listening spirits.
No. Oh, shrieks. Hey, good show.
Hail from the abyss.
Oh.
We witness, good watchers, faith kept in all our paths.
It's been a while since I saw greater spirits of the necropolis.
Those two in particular are amongst our oldest friends. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
That's it. How'd you run away from it? He's chill. Oh.
So, you were really afraid of this place as a child?
How could you not?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
I honestly avoid thinking about it.
Watcher or not, I don't dwell on it.
It wasn't a choice for me when I was younger. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying.
Oh.
It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, the sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of homecoming would this be for you if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
I mean, this was the goal. He's been kind of a little flirty. Been saying some things.
Did you set all this up to make a good impression?
Of course not. I was only...
Because it's working.
Then it's my pleasure to share the tranquility of this place with you.
I don't think he likes me. I don't think he likes me. Hold on. Wait a minute. Read. Rises now, the evening star. Counterweight, so hail to desire. Feel the old year's clutching toll. Mark the banking of the fire. I'm gonna jump off this fucking thing. Alright. I think that's a pretty good stopping point.